Good morning, my friends, and happy Monday. Today is Monday, December 5th. Yes. Oh my gosh, 20 days till Christmas, guys. The countdown is on. And welcome to my vlog. I have my cup of coffee sitting here. I used the big coffee pot even though hubby got up and left this morning because I like the smell of coffee permeating the room before I even get it out of bed. And let's see. I'm sorry I forgot to finish the vlog last night. It's really hard to do vlogs on the weekend, or it's harder anyway, because my husband doesn't want to be in them and he's around all the time. But he's gotten more comfortable with speaking in them. You hear his voice a lot more often than you did in Vlogtober and in vlogs past, which is awesome. But he's still, I don't know when or if you guys are ever going to see him. We shall see. And we shall see which of his family members, once I get down in Florida, want to be on camera and which ones don't. I don't know what to expect out of his family. My whole family's like, that's fine, put me on camera, whatever. Which is great, including the little one. Of course, she has no say in it, but her mom said it's okay. It snowed like crazy yesterday, and now, you know how it's like, it's really pretty when it snows, but then the plows come through, and like, thank baby Jesus for the plows. I'm not even kidding. Like I said yesterday, I don't feel safe in snow, but it's just not pretty anymore, you know, because the fresh fallen snow everywhere, it's just so nice. And I don't want to go out in it, but I was up here in my safe condo and watching the snow, and it was just beautiful. And then the plows came through, and I'm like, and it's just winter now. Okay. I sound a lot perkier than I am. It is 8:35, and I'm going to sit down and actually throw together yesterday's vlog so I can get it uploaded for you, and we will see where the day takes us. I have something to do almost every day this week. Today I have to teach a voice lesson at 6:30 p.m. I haven't taught a voice lesson since before I was cast in Pippin, which is fine. I just have one student currently. I might be growing to two, but we'll see. It's just it's a thing I did full time before, but since I don't work anymore, and I don't want to be dependent on the full studio if I don't have to be, because it's a lot of work to be a voice teacher. And scheduling conflicts and having to work things around. When I was in North Carolina, I worked at a music school, and it was incredible because all I had to do was show up. They found the students, they dealt with the payments, they dealt with the schedule, and my job was simply to come and teach and occasionally change some lessons around. But I miss that. But one student is no big deal, and she's a girl that goes to my church, so it's great. It's fine. So I'm teaching that today, and I got to do housewife stuff. I got to do blogger and YouTuber stuff. I'm hoping to film today. We'll see if that happens. And that's all I've got. I'll throw this out here right away. I would like to do, if you guys want to see it, a Q&A video. I think it would be fun to gather up a bunch of questions for me, and I will happily throw them in a video and answer them for you. So if you have a question for me to answer in a Q&A video, pop it down below and I will compile the list, and if I get enough questions, only if I get enough questions, so you ask away, people, I will do a Q&A video for you, either soon, depending on how many questions I get, or early in the new year. So start sending in those questions. You can send them to me in comments below. You can send them to me on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Twitter, or whatever. Okay? So I'm going to go and get this vlog for today started. All right, thing number one is breakfast. We've got 2 clementines here for 0 smart points and a Sandwich Brothers breakfast sandwich for 4 points. And I had 2 cups of coffee, which will be 1 point, so it's 5 points total for breakfast. That's breakfast. And now we're looking at the tea calendar. And today is the 5th. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Coffee cake! Excellent! This one is caffeinated, I do believe. Medium caffeine. Yes, this one's caffeinated, and I actually already know what this one's going to taste like because I bought the sachets of the coffee cake one. So I have coffee cake sitting in my cabinet. It's actually pretty good. It's not quite as strong tasting as I'd like it to be, but it gets the job done. So this will be a great afternoon pick-me-up in lieu of like going for sweets or something. So that'll be really nice. So there we go. We got coffee cake tea for the day. We got breakfast, and I'm trying to decide exactly how I want to do this Monday, because I have a lot I need to do in this house, and there are cleaning things I need to do, and there's Christmas things I need to do, and there's blogging things I need to do, and I really don't want to go outside because it's snowy and gross. And when it's like, that totally sounds like a wimpy thing, I know, but again, I mentioned yesterday in the first snow vlog that the reason I don't like snow is because I feel unsafe in it because of my CMT, and I don't have any way to stop myself from falling. My balance isn't very good to begin with, and so like, if it's snowing and I'm even walking from like my car to a door, like in a parking lot, it's sometimes terrifying to me if the venue has not done a good enough job of salting the parking lot or the sidewalk or something. And so usually when it snows, if I can, and after becoming a stay-at-home blogger and housewife, I have the much better opportunity to do this rather than when I was teaching. I don't leave. I don't leave the house until I know for certain. So like, it snowed yesterday. It's probably safe for me to go outside today and like go to the gym, but I might give it one more day just so everything can melt and whatnot. If it even does melt, but you know what I mean? Like 2 days, I can't talk. 2 days after a snow, it will be much safer, and salt will have been put down and whatnot. So I might do working out and stuff today in my house, which is fine. I have videos and stuff that I can do, so that will work just fine. I might put my braces on and just do some cleaning and actually get some of my home organizational goals done today. And I've got some filming to do. So that's what's happening. I'm just trying to decide how I want to approach this day. It is 1:00 p.m. and lunchtime, and I'm having the exact same sandwich that I had yesterday for 4 points, heated up nice and crisp, super delicious. And to keep the points to a minimum, I am having just vegetables. So I've got another pickle. I've got some on here too, but I love pickles, dill pickles. So I have a pickle, and I have carrots. And I wanted to show you, because I am being on the ball this Monday. I'm so proud of myself. I pre-tracked my dinner. I know I'm going to have a macaroni and cheese lean cuisine with some bacon. And so dinner, lunch, breakfast, all tracked, which gives me 11 points to play with for the rest of the day, which is great. My hope is that I can eat enough of, oh, I forgot. Oh no, I tracked the piece of string cheese I ate too. Yes. And my hope is that I keep myself busy enough, to just go straight through to dinner, because I'm always so jealous of the people. I watch a handful of people and their what I ate and whatnot, and they show breakfast, lunch, dinner done. And I'm like, I need to start doing that. And just like, I think I focus too much on snacking and tracking snacks. If I just focused on eating meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and trying not to worry about anything in between, or if I eat something, have it be 0 or 1 point, like a piece of string cheese and some berries or something, I think I'd be much better off, because then when the end of the night rolls around, I really like to have my desserts and stuff at night, like as a while I'm watching TV treat, and which has been fine, like that's what I do, but like 11 points to play with gives me room for a legit dessert. Like each of those gingerbread cookies that I've been enjoying eating, they're 1 point a piece. 1 point. So I could eat a couple gingerbread cookies, a couple Hershey's Kisses, and maybe have room for a yogurt or a protein shake or something, which is really exciting to me. So now, as you can see, I changed. I have been working my butt off doing home stuff, and all I've been doing, we had like 3 loads of laundry that we washed and just hadn't put away yet, so I put all that away, and then I decided I wanted to redo my underwear drawer, because I find, and let me know if this is you too, I find that it's really easy for the underwear drawer to get a little bit out of control. I have a lot of underwear because I love underwear, and I'm a Victoria's Secret person, and they don't really do it anymore, which makes me so sad, but they had the free panty coupons, and I'd use every single one I got. And then like the 5 for 27, whatever. I've accumulated a lot of panties. And it's just really easy. Like once you start pulling them out of their nice little organized way, like all of a sudden it's like panty explosion in the underwear drawer. So I emptied out my underwear drawer, went through it, reorganized it, and then I went through my pajama drawer, went through that and reorganized it. So I did all that. I put the 3 loads of laundry away and I'm sitting down to lunch, and then I went through some of our condo closing documents and found that there is a check that I need to write like ASAP. For our assessment fees, because we have to pay assessment fees now. Woohoo! Aren't assessment fees, condo fees, HOA fees, I think that's what they're called. The little letter that was in there said, you know, new tenant, please fill out the new tenant information form, whatnot. So I'm going to go try and find that form and do all of my office admin stuff. And then I think I'm going to try and film my Power Sheets video. So it's a busy day, and I've gotten half of my steps done just with my working. So that's amazing. I don't know if the gym is going to happen simply because I am on a roll. I'm on a roll, and all the steps and the activity, they're happening, regardless of if I go to the gym or not. So that's awesome. Happy day to me. Hope you all are having a really good and productive Monday. Mail time, my friends. I am so excited about this. If you can't already guess what's gonna be in here. This is an order from Bath and Body Works, where I got all of my Christmas goodies. 20% off my next order. Another 20% off coupon. My goodness. Boy, they're pushing that. All right. Oh, look. And enough. Okay. It's that time of the year, my friends. Okay. So what's in here, you might ask? We got all sorts of strictly Christmas scented things. And actually, because it appears I'm going to have to unpack all of this first, I will be right back and then haul it for you. All right, here we go. I apologize in advance if the lighting is terrible. The first thing I got was winter hand soaps, and they actually had a couple of bundles happening. So I got this bundle of 6. I can't remember which bundle it's called, but it's there online. And it has a vanilla snowflake, which is iced vanilla orchid kissed with snowy coconut. We've got frosted cranberry sprinkled with iced peach. Ooh, that sounds good. We've got winter white woods, white birch and juniper berry wrapped in warm vanilla. We got sparkling mint blossom. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Chilled mint blossom dipped in powdered sugar. That sounds divine. Oh my gosh. We have fresh sparkling snow, which is icy pear and melon frosted with winter musk. And then we have snow-kissed citrus, which is sugary winter lemons glisten in the first snowfall. That doesn't sound like a scent description, but okay. And then I got one more. I got twisted peppermint. My aunt bought me a twisted peppermint soap last year, and I had avoided twisted peppermint. I don't know. I was just never overly excited about twisted peppermint, and then she bought me this soap last year, and I was just obsessed with it. I thought it was the greatest thing. So I don't know. Something in the last decade changed, and I love twisted peppermint now. And the scent description, oh, this one's sideways. Sweet peppermint, sugared snow, and vanilla buttercream. Yum! So I'm so excited. I'm going to swap out my soaps today just so I can use them. Then I got 2 shower gels. I got twisted peppermint because I found the hand soap so invigorating that I decided that it would make a really great body wash. So I'm almost out of the stuff that's in my shower now. So I might put that in there instead of this. And this is my go-to. This is my once every year. For the last at least 15 years, I have bought, I think 15 years at least, yeah. It's been since college since I've even worked there, and I started doing this before I worked there. Winter Candy Apple is like my all-time favorite body product scent for winter. Like this is winter to me and Christmas time to me. So between that and the twisted peppermint, I am super stoked to shower. It makes me want to go shower like right now. And then I got 3 candles, and I don't know, maybe you're thinking this, maybe you're not. Only 3 candles? Don't worry, they had their big candle sale the other day, and I think I ordered like 6 more. So these were just the ones I got on that specific sale. And this one is called Holly Berry balsam. I'd never heard of this one before, and it just sounded really good. Winter cranberry, snow-kissed citrus, blue spruce, and fir balsam. I don't know. Something about it sounded really good. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it smells like a Christmas tree. Oh, that's nice. It's not quite as strong as just the fresh balsam scent, but it still gives off the Christmas tree smell. I got a twisted peppermint. I'm all about this twisted peppermint this year. And then this is my favorite Christmas home scent. 'Tis the Season. It is everything that a winter candle should be. I can't handle it. Red Delicious Apple, Sweet Cinnamon Bark, and Cedarwood. Oh, guys, if you haven't tried this, you need to go into a Bath & Body Works and try this smell. It's divine. I know I have another one of these coming. I think all the other candles I ordered might be different scents, but I know I ordered an extra one of these. And then, my last thing I got, total impulse buy, they apparently do wax melts now. I didn't know that, and they had a set of 5 for a discounted price. So, it had Winter Candy Apple, my winter favorite. It has 'Tis the Season, my other winter favorite. It has Twisted Peppermint, my current obsession. It has Marshmallow Fireside, and if you recall from I think in Vlogtober, I hauled a bunch of wallflowers, and I said that, or no, maybe it was the Sweater Weather tag that I said this actually, but Marshmallow Fireside is another one of my winter favorites. It is just an amazing fragrance. So we're 4 for 4, and then we've got some Vanilla Bean Noel, which I've always thought was just a meh scent. Now I'm curious to see what I think. Hang on. I'm going to build a little tower here out of candles so I can put you on here. Kind of, maybe. This isn't working. Tower of candles. That's a little better. Okay, that works. The lighting in this room is terrible. I'm in my dining room right now. Let me see if I can open this on camera. No, maybe not. Maybe I can open it. There we go. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's pleasant, but Vanilla Bean Noel has never been anything special to me. So, there's that. These retail apparently for $4.50 a piece. I got the whole set for 15 bucks, but I have a Scentsy machine in my bathroom, and I am going to use one of these in the Scentsy. I think I'm gonna go and home fragrance up my home right now because I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Oh yeah, Marshmallow Fireside's good. This one's really, really good. So that's my Bath & Body Works haul. Back to regularly scheduled programming. This is my setup for when I'm shooting overhead videos for looks in like planners and whatnot. I attach the camera right here, and then that's what you see. I just finished filming my Power Sheets video. I showed you these in the video the other day, but I did my full thorough walkthrough of these in the sticker book and the couples book, so that will be up on my channel probably shortly after this video is. So keep your eyes open for that. Good evening, friends. It is 6 o'clock on the nose. My student's going to be here in half an hour, and I have had a busy afternoon. I actually, you know how my December goals, one of the things was redo and reorganize the linen closet? I did that today, and it's only the 5th of December, so I've got a goal checked off, hip hip hooray, and now I am moving some things onto hard drives and whatnot, and I'm going to, things are yelling at me, but I'm going to back up. I keep getting a, you haven't backed up for 80 days or whatever, warning. So I'm going to back up my computer while I'm teaching because I won't be using my computer anyway. That's what's happening. This is what's happening. This is macaroni and cheese, the Lean Cuisine Vermont Cheddar macaroni and cheese for 8 smart points, plus 1 smart point worth of Hormel bacon bits, and fat-free cheese for 1 smart point, or 0 smart points. So it's 9 smart points total, which leaves me, oh, and I had a snack, I had a treat. I had a dessert treat, midday treat of 2 gingerbread men and 2 candy cane Hershey's Kisses, which was a 4-point treat. So after this dinner, I have 8 smart points to mess with for the rest of the night. Happy day to me. Good evening, my friends. It is now 8:45, and I have just sat down to do some work / have a snack / enjoy some TV and just chill out for the night. I made myself, it doesn't look delicious, but it's that baked apple like I frequently make when it's something that looks like this. And it's 2 small apples, chopped up, microwaved for 3 minutes and 30 seconds with a bunch of cinnamon on top of it. And then I put the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt caramel apple pie flavored mixed in there, so it really gives a nice hot and cold. And like sometimes I will add Special K protein cereal to it, and sometimes I add sugar-free caramel, but that is only 2 points as it is right now, which means I still have 6, count 'em, 6 points left for the rest of the evening, which will probably be 6 of those gingerbread men, because I'm loving the fact that they're only 1 point. They're delightful. They're such a treat. So I think that's going to be it for my food consumption for the day. If it's not it, what else I consume will be either carrots or raspberries, or a clementine or something, because I'm going to stick to my 30 points. The 6 gingerbread men will be 30 points, which is awesome. I don't remember the last time I tracked and did a perfect day on Weight Watchers. So I'm so proud of myself. And then what am I doing? I'm starting to work on my 2017 My Shining Yearbook, because that is one of my December goals as well. Feeling particularly motivated because I did such a good job of being able to check off one of my goals already by cleaning the linen closet. And I'm watching this thing. I love to watch Food Network, and on the Apple TV I have a Food Network app, so I have access to all the Food Network stuff. And it's like outrageous something baking, or I don't know what it is. It's outrageous something, but it's outrageous Christmas. And because I love Christmas themed things, and I don't know, it's probably a horrible thing. I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I love the baking shows on the Food Network. I love watching, currently I'm enjoying the Worst Bakers in America. It's a spinoff of the Worst Cooks in America. So there's Worst Bakers in America that I've been watching. I've been watching the Holiday Baking Championship, and I'm going to watch this holiday Christmas themed thing. But I love, more than just the cooking shows, I love the baking shows. Cake Wars, Cupcake Wars, etc., etc. Which is probably not doing me any favors, because I don't know if it's like, if the food porn aspect of it helps me with my sweets cravings or harms me, because I look at the stuff and go, oh, now I want it, you know? I think it's probably more of the latter, which is definitely not healthy. But anyway, because I have sweet stuff here, it's not going to be a problem tonight. I plan on staying on track and doing it right, doing a solid, and that'll be great. And so I think I'm going to call it a night, because nothing else exciting is going to happen. I am going to sit here, do some of my book, watch my show, eat my treats, and then probably get ready for bed. So thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow will be a little bit of an adventure / misadventure / not really an adventure at all. Tomorrow I am babysitting my niece for a couple of hours, all by myself. And for those of you that know me, and I don't think many of you personally know me much at all. I know there's at least one person on here who watches me who I've known since I was 5 years old. So shout out to you, Leonard. But for those of you that know me or might be able to guess, based on me talking about having CMT, and the fact that my husband and I aren't planning on having kids, a lot of it has to do with the physical implications of having children for me and how difficult that would be. And it's because my arms are so stinking weak. My arms, my hands, everything is so much weaker. So like the idea of having to cart around a child for however many years you cart around a child, you know, and whatnot, like baby things, like things that come not only naturally but should be relatively easy, are not so easy for me. But thank you for my sister. My sister, she and I fought for most of our lives. I guess it's not most anymore. But like once I went to college, our relationship got better and it was fine. I just had to leave first, you know. But she's always been the sister, because there was me and then there was Christina, who's the healthy one. And so even though I'm the older sister, she had to do a lot of watching out for me and helping me with things, even though I was the older one and she was the younger one. So she is gracious enough to be very trusting. I don't know if I've said this in previous videos, but to be very trusting with that baby and me. And she's letting me use baby Alice as kind of like an experiment. Like, I'm learning how to, I get to play trial and error with how I can best pick her up and what works for me, and holding her. And I haven't changed her yet, but I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, and things like that. And it's not that I've never changed a diaper or anything, but I did it a lot more when a kid was slightly older, so you could talk to it and be like, can you stay still for just a second, you know? And then like have a conversation with this toddler and be able to change their diaper, as opposed to an infant who doesn't really know any better. But Christina is very gracious in not being the overprotective mommy, but letting me experiment with how to best manage her daughter myself without trying to manhandle the whole thing. And tomorrow is she does that when I'm around, or yeah, whenever I'm around, but she's always around too. Tomorrow she goes back to work. And my dad, who's going to be the in-home babysitter, has a doctor's appointment. So Auntie Bree is on call, and I get to experiment with being alone with this child for the first time in her life. So that will be an adventure, and probably a little bit of a misadventure, but it'll be fun nonetheless. She's awfully cute. I'm hoping she's in a good mood so she can be on camera a little bit, and it'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. But that's tomorrow's big calendar item, and then it's the gym. Since I'm already out, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. I didn't go to the gym today, like you expected, but I did get my step goal in, and then a little bit extra thanks to all the housework I was doing. So that's great. And before I keep rambling on, and before my apples get cold, I'm going to let you go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.